Hello everyone, you are now tuning in another great episode of Palabra Podcast. Ndawo yokujonga, ukwenza tuhleleju, and we promote talent right here at Zodiac Television. Via Danki.
Before skip over files, kune bantu bathi wena ugay kanti kwenzakalani? Ebona, are you gay?
Oh yes, I am, darling.
And good news.
Good news.
Bari event ya one man show ya Sweeto. Itabairi stadium.
Sana mashishman.
Tana mashishi.
The stadium was spoke about Our no. A round of applause. A round of applause. So, but don't you think Kroka ngaba take nyoka kumu take nyoka because ngaku I don't know what's happening with
with Krok makaku ule mopane because ngaku ngena mopane. Come on laptop these days.
Awungazi man. I'm doing big things. I'm advancing. Never. Piano for me doesn't really make sense.
Ani?
Nah, for me, piano doesn't really make sense to me because even if today you can check, like we are gonna go TikTok, like if there is a dance. Actually, I think piano now it's all about dance challenges.
Bangakuba ati study bangonyana banga ati study mobona babuya bari pregnant.
Yeah, plus us katitimela.
Katitimela. Dumelani Ausheni, good afternoon. Ndi Matiari Amabudi. It's your boy Sitri Makatara boys. Angebulu nuko ami host. Kambegi na mutare wa marabo. Before ngena makeni, vyaga buphilo bisalela morao. Vyaga buphilo bisalela morao. Yellow bone Skynet, mphana wo chama batho, mphana o rata ke basadi. Umothayo. So ke tobakele one. The main reason was kaba ona o fila apology ke butile kwa abo ka rinya go mojia nga khumana musadi a modzwalele de kandona are yena bomotha podcasting ba mo cut off so ni one na muntlanta ban kha ri ni fambisa mitaba nkha mfamisa hi 3 wa Makatara boys sengena makeni kuna timakata ku tala leti nga humelela over the weekend ati vuya ngopfu
Wait. Yeah. Kanjani.
Oh, katara.
Hey, C3.
How's it?
I'm good in yourself.
Nne ku rumeleni.
Dintshang bafana.
Ebona ke re ke ya go tsamaisa program.
Ebona bele udiang.
Ke ya go tseba re why musadi a utswalla ka ntone.
Eish, brayaka wasa ke nne. Basadi monna bana le style sorry we o robetsi go ba kho ba search di phone. So mede monna eish o search phone ya ka.
Ka se phone wa ina password.
Basadi, you know, man, women, they are very intelligent. Yeah, they are very intelligent. So immediately, we're going to challenge the password in a little pattern. With a blink of an eye, already they saw it. Majinglele la paya mfana nto yangivusa. Hey, so see. So ngiyavuka. And then skip my word. Awubani laba. But only for ukuthi I know. I'm a colleague sami yabona. Yeah, so yeah, now it's sorted. But now I'm here, so keep on my files.
Before skip over files, kune bantu bathi wena ugay kanti kwenzakalani? Ebona, are you gay?
Oh yes, I am, darling.
Angisahamba nawe.
Okay, ngiyadlala mfana, ngiyadlala. So, when it comes to gayism, I'm not gay. And it's not something actually ngiyaqala ukuyizwa. It's something actually I'm used to. You know, at times people tend to confuse a God-given talent and then like it's hard for people to appreciate talent, and it's hard for people to acknowledge that actually a person can be gifted to disguise themselves to be whoever they want to be.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah, so there might be a part that actually you might be good at. You understand? It's like when you are an actor or an actress. So if they give you a part to play, being a gay, and then you nail it, then people end up going to say you are a gay. So I think that's also one of the things that actually contributes. And you know now I'm that person who go to vele ngithanda young bonus. You can see. Yeah, but it doesn't really define who you eventually are.
Mara, don't you think there's a drop in your gayism after?
No,
Into you.
No, there is not, because for me to answer the fact about gayism is for us to understand what's happening in what's happening with a person who they call themselves they are gay. And I believe those are the people that actually have feelings for the same sex gender. Understand? Yeah. If I'm a guy, I have to have feelings for you. Like, I can eventually have sex with you, I can kiss you, but to me, those feelings I don't have. But what I can say is where you spend your time, it's somewhere somehow like the acts and the deeds, they're going to contribute a lot into your life, because the gay, like balok the data fan. So that part for me, I don't have it, but I'm not gonna stand here and judge. Okay, this is how you should be, and this is how you shouldn't be. And one thing that actually you need to understand about gayism, there are a lot of people about even today, and they are there. Okay, let me just state Makaba Yaba P. Diddy. You know, P. Diddy wale America. You understand? Who would have ever thought him, gentleman as he is, so he can be doing such extra what they say he is doing. You understand? So there are a lot of people they engage themselves into those things. Mara meanwhile, but they still go around you understand? Yeah. So, but in my case, I cannot be scared to act like to act as a woman, to play a part of a woman, just because this is how people are gonna say, because the list goes on and on and on. You understand? Like in the days that actually we are living in, there are men they still do this kind of hairstyle, but they're not considered as the gay. You understand? So it's just a perspective of a person. Okay, whenever how do you look at them and how do you judge them? Yeah. So that's what I can say.
Thanks for the clarity.
You are very welcome. Yes.
Okay, you Makawe.
Yeah.
You Makawe. Unati entertainment letting go.
Yes.
I will talk about the one-man show. Yeah. Our resident DJ Sweeto, but the animal party.
Yeah, the party animal.
The party animal. One this is gonna one man show laying at our steka in December, I think, and then gonna a party. Yamazo D black magic.
And what it's all black
party.
Imagine Mazondi.
Hey, people are saying we understand you are hosting all black.
Yeah.
But please do not wear all black wear. So I think the guest here, all white, then the party is gonna be all black.
So, but Mina would plead with DJ Mazondi to say, Mazondi, please, you come out look all black. We wanna see something. So, when is it?
April. I'm not sure.
Isn't it July? It's July.
Sorry, my apologies.
Or the 5. 85, ne? I think I'll go 85, but there is an event that actually is gonna be going on.
And good news.
Good news.
Bari event ya one man show ya Sweeto. Itabairi stadium.
Sana Mashishman. The stadium was spoke about because Baba was in Bizo. No. A round of applause. A round of applause.
It magata kahle
Yeah, it's
ngopfu
good
loko se
news.
stadium sungula ku tirhisiwa more special loko se bona ti DJ ku ta va na ti event. I believe ku ri ku nga hostiwa na ti tournament ta massive after the event ya DJ Sweeto. Bona nga ku va endla swilo swa ku saseka.
Yeah, it's full of success. But then what do you expect ka mabigiri July ka DJ Mazondi? What do you expect?
Local is like honestly
Yeah.
speaking. I think maybe loko tekanyana 2 kumeshan 3 ya those ones that are famous.
Okay, the likes of, if I may ask.
The likes of Munwa Trenda Kuswisi. It's Shandesh, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's dominant actually.
Yeah.
That album is massive.
Yeah.
Ya gonga. Ateka ye, I don't know bangwanyani.
Yeah.
Nerateka ye.
Yeah.
It's like they.
Yeah, Namakatara boys. Yeah, they are one of the people that actually are trending right now. Yeah,
The Makatara boys. Una katetela anvulavula Makata ba outside say.
Our
Local.
No, not local. We are not local anymore.
Okay.
Nah, we're not. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
yeah. So DJ Sweeto, what do you expect?
Still, local is striker.
Yeah,
I showcase the talent, more especially like Bagur Stadium, like Mashishmane. It's unate
yeah,
because this thing, imagine, Makatara boys. I'll take my mother, I'll take my my girlfriend or my wife, I can say.
Yeah.
I'll take my child.
Yeah.
I'll take my sister. The list is
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I bring them. Imagine kuruta wa gini ban bang jana.
Yeah.
Taba agini maladan just because uteke munhu wale kaya.
Yeah.
I want them to see me.
yeah.
What
That's
if-
very true. Yeah,
See, ban wale kaya bo banga tatisa ban wale kaya.
yeah.
Cause
But do you think it's a good place to host events? Logo nang to say that stadium. According to you, this is just your own opinion.
yeah, it is a good place cause what event is the ground in.
Yeah, Yeah.
So imagine a stadium.
yeah,
I don't know what magata the grandstand kuruta umelela
Yeah.
mara stadium as a whole cause guna loan and everything. I think
Kuzoba Pashash.
ish,
We're waiting.
the only thing le yi plead dako.
Yeah,
Please make sure your sound is quality. We beg.
and the lights.
And the light.
Yeah, yeah, and the lights. Yeah,
Lokombela solo sukoka event le more especially iri stadium. So
Yeah.
that after dansa ngo kumeshan mangata ibula bed.
Yeah.
Avengit magata sound wenda na malaiti. The rest it's gonna be history.
Asbong.
Asbong.
Asbong. Sure.
The freshers style, I can say Mupani, TVET, college. Ntaken witana na Duncan, even though it's Mupani yo mara Duncan.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were artists and the likes of Banbaleka Ayanabo, they were called the likes of Secret Masters, Bukroko. We
Yeah.
saw them, DJC to Ankene. Meanwhile, the other guys are very mobile.
Yeah.
Which is it's a good thing.
yeah,
It's really a good thing indeed.
yeah, yeah. So, but don't you think Krok ngaba teke nyoka kumbe uteke shinyoka because ngaku I don't know what's happening with
With Krok, Magaku ule mopane is because ngakungena mopane.
Ane?
Ngakungena mopane. So it's easier. It's almost one logo suru shikolweni.
Yeah.
Logo lanza bala babati CRC.
Yeah.
Wale wazwela ku answer kusibeke kahle.
Yeah.
Those school represented what.
Yeah.
Those ones who lanza bo wazwela ku phela I'm an artist.
Ane?
One twist is, and it's easy because he's an artist.
Yeah.
One twist it's easier kuranga kuma platform then about mopane.
Yeah.
It's not about nyoka.
Yeah.
It is because ungena kwade. So it's easy for you.
Because lately I'm the one Krok like each and every now and then Krok is busy popping up. Mozambique.
It's seasonal, so some music.
Okay.
The likes of Karishma now, it seems like ngaka ababa. Nubula magata music wabo.
Yeah.
Not necessarily meaning kura aba perform.
Yeah.
But they do perform mara. So balo weed makata
Yeah.
ko trenda shadi mama.
So, but are you saying, Kore, now we might be in a season, ya croc?
Man.
Now, like in Alanua Palabur, can we be in a season, ya croc? Again?
Yes, we can. The thing is, we need to push.
Yeah,
That's the thing. One which is, if you
Yeah.
want to be a good player, you need to practice.
Yeah.
Or if you want to be a good musician, you need to release.
Yeah.
One is, you need to push. You
Yeah.
need to work your out.
yeah. And then talking about the freshest party that actually was taking place. Yeah, it's the good news whereby I had also made some follow up. How was the event and everything? And then it seems like the students were happy about first ever promise that actually Mopani fulfilled. I can say artist fulfilled, because all the artists came. The one that actually were there in the post, they managed to get there and do their thing. So about what happened really inside, I really don't know. How did the party ended? Were they alcohol and things like that? I don't know. Maybe time is gonna be the story of another.
But I know the student, even though they say there is no alcohol, they will still come up with an alcohol.
Yeah.
That's what I think, because one of us thought.
Yeah.
So one of us thought, I believe Kurkuna 1 or 3 or 4, they were drunk.
Yeah.
Very drunk. In a way, you can be surprised how come a student be drunk.
Yeah. Alright.
You come on a laptop these days.
Awungazi, man. I'm doing big things. I'm advancing, my friend. Never.
It's realistic more.
Kaufela. The realm goes ukona la.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kuluma says.
Okay. I want us to check lento ama DJs. Ama DJ la ukuthi they be sleeping in events. It's something actually slanga nayo every now and then, but seems like they're not getting it. Like they're not getting used to that vibe. You're good, okay now. Phela bari miri wa tolovela, you understand? But it seems like nah, what's really going on?
I'm not going to be too slala actually.
Yeah.
One is they don't get enough rest. I believe. One is so even nawakure namutla kubwashilala and if I do bwashilala na said the bwashilala say mirwakarala automatically utakuzwela ukuthi now I want to sleep. Whether ule kuyini kumeshanjani. That's why kuma the DJ ta yena wa beloved DJs batlele nokubatlela abatleli kahle batlela bapfule milo.
Mara kuna number 1.
Number 1.
Ima.
DJ Kenzo. DJ Kenzo I supply the picture.
Yeah.
DJ Kenzo take number 1.
Sleeping master.
Sleeping master. He doesn't even care.
Nah.
He sleeps whenever he likes. But the day kukatatela DJ Sweeto.
Yeah.
Titabuya.
Does he sleep though? Does he sleep? DJ Sweeto.
The guy doesn't sleep. Nukuzela ukuthi ubeshilala lokuya complex uhlangana naye. Akabashilala xin'wanyana. What's happening? Man, I really secret okay. Now I'm using this. That's why I don't sleep.
Yeah.
But I believe we Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Full hotel.
Yeah.
Hotel. Like I'm gonna be chewing. No come na phone in. So maybe PA don't take the call, don't take the message goes
Yeah.
what he's doing is not normal.
Yeah.
DJ
Party animal indeed.
He's a party animal. That one nickname le angalo ikuma mahala so.
Yeah.
Indeed he is a party animal. Phela ngahleli totally.
Next.
Nungizela ukuthi okay ubena esilala ne maybe okay awubishilala we usuka ufamba babashilala. Lokuya complex. He's there.
Yeah.
We are grounded. He's there.
Yeah.
Utlela ngari mo phela munhu fanga tlela 8 hours here. Utlela ngari mo.
Yeah.
or maybe loko a fika homa 11 va tlele lo byela na sika ntsusa susu train train ga 10 ga thaba ga 11 ngistarta goloyi I mean ga 10:30 ngistarta goloyi ga 11 ngaba nzena ga signature
Yeah.
but the one and only.
Yeah. So, kuna, the Lekompo, it's taking. Can I say South Africa? I can say. Let me just say South Africa by storm. And Amapiano, Nabona, they came with this bang. Yako. Yonkin down, it was Amapiano, but now it seems like Lekompo, it's now dominant.
It's high time now we start to understand ukuri everything is possible. Shimwana leshi ush testaku, it can really work for you.
Yeah.
Back in the days, even though those tracks out to talk tina vibing
Yeah.
but then ari very kudisa dalendri arena.
Okay.
But now it seems like everyone would want to, okay, if one can do it, why not?
Yeah.
So rather, if you can check, back in the days, the likes of Makazi, BET, it is because we are streaming her music. Kale, Asha,
Yeah.
Chris Brown, Lil Wayne, Eminem, you name the list.
Yeah.
But then it's shifting. As a South Africans, I don't know.
Yeah.
But as a South African, it's shifting, then we start to it is another gender in the music.
Yeah.
Because gender na itiba hip hop, jazz, nako jazz akuti abakhaladze vele.
Yeah.
Itiba hip hop, R&B,
Yeah.
na pop. And the marayi ngasulanzelile.
Yeah.
But loko iyetelela ingesa gender inwanyane as if Lekompo, then it's our own.
Yeah.
So it's high time then you start to believe in what you do. And thanks to King Monada.
Yeah.
Because who break that wall.
Yeah.
This thing as zology.
Yeah.
Even Mazulu, they jail with it. Mapedi nabo na matsonga yingwe rekaufela.
Yeah.
Gender then we come up with a style. Nakambe siyenjwa kwala South Africa. I believe we can make it.
Nane. So, but for me, honestly speaking, ne, I've never been a fan ya piano. Because for me, piano for me doesn't really make sense.
Ani?
Nah, for me, piano doesn't really make sense to me, because even if today you can check, like we are going to TikTok, like if there is a dance. Actually, I think piano now it's all about dance challenges. Because if you can check, like a song, we all flock into one song because of 30 seconds phrase of a song whereby they've made a dance challenge for it. Then you're gonna go and download the song. Logo download Gomalia. The next thing, the song like it's just that part. Okay, now everybody's just waiting for if then they start to do the jiving. So, but at least when it comes to Lekompo, it's like they are sending a message. Yeah, there is a message behind. So, but this thing, Amapiano, I don't know. But for me, if they can say, what is a genre that actually has made wave in South Africa that didn't deserve to get it, I will actually vote Amapiano out, because I think those are the people that actually came and chowed the money for nothing. That's my personal. Yeah.
But you know what? I bet to differ.
Yes, sir.
I'm a fan of all music.
Yes.
I don't care good music wanjani. Ni batungo mankwat, but then ni nati favorites.
Yes.
One which is due to beat even belanja, due to message and all that. One
Yeah.
which is sometimes Amapiano baba nika bangwanyan opportunity yagore they can't talk at all. Obon abangesko to kuhlanganisa 1+1, but they can able to add 1 bajamba 2 va jumpa na 3 va ya ka 5
Yeah.
hayi wena man suka famba one two six
Yeah.
the beat and then one start to gel one two six
Yeah.
and then so da gonga mara ti gong side maka ta yini the beat
Yeah.
one two six
Yeah.
because piano yi khome ngopfu hi beat apart from the lyrics we remove the lyrics then we famba hi beat
Yeah.
because the beat it can do a bang bang ubona those kind of things so I
Yeah.
believe kuri somehow yina munhu a tsikela zoyona it's just that vele I can't stand honestly speaking I can't stand kuri ni tikuma ni yingisele maybe 10 tracks ta mapiano ti landzelelana so
Yeah.
it's gonna drain me
Yeah.
but at least u lahlela one which is u lahlela one le a ku ri se ba ku event ko ya mapiano hinkwayo I'm gonna die.
So which one is your favorite piano song? Amapiano song. Which one?
Fambele na Biri Maro so far. Biri Maro.
From all the songs that actually you've heard.
Even though they say kuri the song is an mastereka,
Even if they say, what do you say?
I say the song I masteranga kahle, but a hit is a hit.
Yeah.
That's honest.
Yeah.
A hit is a hit.
Yeah.
So it is a mega wave.
And if you check, baya shabalala lama artist we piano, it's you hear them, they're trending. The next thing, they're no more. Abeseko. Do you know the names though?
Like you said, Guri, it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
So pela kuna susungwa so okay, it relates.
Yeah.
One which is with life.
Yeah.
One which is loko so ungenela ka situation there, you can still go back and play that song.
Yeah.
Because you famselana line ya way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
piano ko that thing ya it's a wave ya kuri yo ta ihunza. So we're waiting for another track.
Yeah.
When I had Kena, they were bangers.
Yeah.
But then I had Kemara Tingo, the likes of a Lekompo, Takurtina message. You can still play the song and chill out the dog. This
Yeah.
is the message.
Oh, babe, abadumeli, vana, nkejola. So, yeah, yeah. So, but izo leso.
Before sorry to could divert your message. Makakujola.
Mujolo?
Mujolo. Kahle vana fanke vajola at which age?
For me, Makakujola. Ndabla is South Africa. In South Africa, you're considered to be an adult local 18 years. So I believe that's the rightful time for South Africans. Understand? But me tracing back in the days, because nothing is new under the sun.
Nothing.
Nothing is new. And this thing is like an insult, just because we are doing it public as I feel but in Jola, man, it's something that actually, even if we can calculate now, you can take your calculator now and start and say, okay, if first born as a kaya, first born yaga mkhai, plus me, or subtract. I'll take two.
Pregnancy kale hard.
Yeah, like nothing is new under the sun. Labantu tala bajola.
Yeah.
It's been there, and I think it's also biblical. Understand? Okay, these things talabazenza baba. Talabazenza. If you can check age restriction, it only qualifies ka ngofu blah 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 makata bana ba shisati. Because baba shinuna is like we don't have a problem ya kuba sungula kujola at what age was this? Yeah, but for me, if personally for me, it's my wish yako atakuma nwanuna loku se atakumulobuleni wanuna. I'm not going to speak about the age from 18 kuya henhla. But from 18, that's where now I can say, okay, if wana mina anga tata loburo wena, I can really permit my daughter kora tata loburiwe. Because judging from what I see today, you understand? Loko un'wana za tata fikela 18. Ni vula n'wana wa nhwanyana. Sweswi loko vutisa ku ri n'wana ku va na 18 years, hi ku honestly vulavula ku ri how many people lava ku ri ku u thakani lowu vona?
Body count.
Body counts. Brother. U ta hleketa ku munhu loyene u na 120 years.
Sky Budabudzi. You said Guri, your only wish is your daughter Guri kumangwa nuna lokata kungulobeleni.
Yes.
Okay, there is this thing ya Guri. Ungena xikolo weswisana.
True.
Loko ungena xikolo ungena primary wa excel mani.
Yeah.
U bati 100 uya high school wa excel u bati 100 fika tertiary fika unyana maybe then ka fikelela situation ya ku you fail.
Yeah.
What this is, you never experienced the taste of fail.
Yeah.
What this is, do you know Guri, I can say 40% ya vana ba Guri ba committed suicide. It is because vana lava they didn't fail from high school up to tertiary.
Yes.
Once they start to taste the level of failing,
Yeah.
that's when they commit suicide, just because they don't have experience of lamsaben kupa failure.
Yeah.
So the likes of lamsaben mwanuna wajola.
Yes.
On this is lamsaben kuna the divorce.
Yeah.
So going back to you,
Yes.
Guri, those kind of things, don't you think at least the lokoku ahlangana mwanuna at least at the age of 21 wonu kubutomi
At the age of
before she can get married, because straight kuna level tin'wanyana once u ti jumpa one which is the likes of ku cheat. Loko munhu a tshama na ku byela ku ri ku cheat swi important u va karha swimina because u cheatile.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wandiva?
Ndiyakuva baba.
U cheatile sa swi vona ku ri this thing is important. U vona swa danisa ku fika kwini hence sweswi n'wana wa wena ku ri na 25.
Yes.
A ku 26 27 28 loko a kataka uma 88 kwala a twa testing n'wanyana ku ri hayi man.
Yeah.
Kuna this thing se a sungula ku huma ndleleni as a parent u ta ku yini?
Okay, bona ne. There is a speed. Was to say the speed. I'll go back. The speed shaban lava khale va ku loko vulavula okay, teenage pregnancy khale sungurini. You only find it good okay, ba mani na ba baba. Va mani listic va na n'wana va ri na 12 years. But only find out good even in 2025. My mom is still with my father. So the experience that actually I say at least at the age of 18 is because I know could look all out gain experience at the age of 12. Look at Africa 18. So that's why I'm saying at least at the age of 18, Atata Jonza experience are now. So Atata Jonza experience are not 21, but below 21. It's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the speed the travel is too much. It's too much. So that's why I'm saying at least 18. Because I know. But look, remember how many the divorce divorce thing like. Look, 18. How many girlfriends did you have? Okay, now if I make how many people you have encountered? No, but I know you cannot say it now. Right here, but look, so you only find out okay, 50. Understand to the age where you are in now. So imagine so at least so 18. I believe primary. I believe. So imagine if you were not a guy, if you were and then sungule by the time ninga sungula yona timhaka ta ku jola. And remember ku ri vavasati they are more quick than abu guys. You understand? So imagine ngena sa kone wana cherry o sungule ku jola by the age unga sungula yona as a guy out of or na the body counting ngaki namutlha. So it's a problem.
It's a problem.
It's a concern.
Asbonke. Asbonke.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can move on.
Yeah. So wa bula hiyo maka yaleyo. Yeah, I maka ya how to get away with murder and how to get away with breaking the law, more especially in South Africa.
South Africa is too easy. I know kuna this Bible wa ku ra maphorisa ma tirhi nchumu until va lava wena. On twisisa mara if you can check timhaka ta le USA na comparison timhaka ta le USA na tele South Africa, I think South Africa loko u langutisa ngopfu ti-movie you can get away with murder simple, more especially South Africa, because kuna corruption ya kutala ne kuna this thing ya ku ri justice for what I know ku ri mulata a wu boli wantwisisa mara mostly vanhu va ku tala va swi kota ku ri va dletela vanhu ende va vona van'wanyana va dletela vanhu ende ha tshama na voho vo fambisa the way like a va khomiwi munhu ku hetelela a ze a ti lovela a lo ti fela mara a nga khomiwanga mara USA a swi tlangi.
The arrest.
Those guys were investigate.
Yeah.
And they make sure. So I think kuri ani akurna lava maphorisa lama ma kuri makamba va kuri va mani lava va ya ku se va landza president va stop vheta va stopping like they were investigating
the
those
Hawks.
guys, the Hawks. Ivo
Yeah, I think the
Ivo
Hawks.
va nga pfariwa.
I don't know, the Hawks, are they still active? The Hawks. Yeah, they're still there.
Kuna yin'wanyani yi ze yi khatwa off because now say abangenela president. That one at least I area are dangerous those guys.
Yeah, because I think I don't know, South Africa is just lacking resources kuminjana, but it's certain things is not about resources. Like these are just obvious attempts. Like recently I've seen the video. Yeah, Shebe. Yeah, I don't know, is it a latest video? But O.M.S. Mkwana.
Mkwana shashali shia banga.
Yeah, it's like it's a butcher knife.
Yeah.
Well, understand. Then I don't know, he stabbed the guy who was attempting to stab the guy. Understand. So, but things like that, and then it's also trending, and then. What is the government, the police department doing about such things? So understand. So a person they do that, they attempt to do certain things, then they get away with it without any investigation. We don't need any investigations. I've seen if I was a police cop, I would see okay. It's an attempt murder. I was gonna go and arrest him. But if he's arrested, I'm telling you, then after 2 days he's gonna be out. And then what is that actually? We are learning, because now I know okay in South Africa once you can kill a person and then tomorrow you're out. And then so that's what actually it's happening in South Africa. And I think in South Africa. Maphorisa la South Africa, the government of South Africa, you can get sentenced in South Africa for example for drinking and driving, for speeding. But 3 years in South Africa, and then yet you can kill a person. Then after 2 weeks, so it's a problem. So it's easy in South Africa for you to commit crime, commit a murder, and then you get away with it. It's a pity.
Yeah, Sulama Purisa by Nangtisa this thing. And then another thing, the celebrity Taina. Please, we look up to you guys. So we beg you, violence I love it because kuna vana lava ba kunga the role model. So if you guys make the violence, me junsa because mina matimba. and you possess a lot of power.
Yeah. Huh?
So, minga dlaya community sweswo ka ra swi pfuni nchumu.
So
So we
that's-
beg you.
So that's the problem. It's also a problem because South Africans, we can truly avoid talent and go for what is not necessary. You understand? If a person comes in South Africa and speaks something that actually makes sense, South Africans, they don't want that thing. If a person comes and stand here and speaks something that doesn't make sense, South African promotes that. You understand? So South Africans are proud of foolishness. Serious. We are so very proud of foolishness and things that actually happens that actually don't make sense. We brag about it. We talk about it. We laugh about it. We make it trend. But let something that actually might benefit that actually might bring education to the people. South Africa are not going to promote it. So it's a problem. Yeah. So we are a country that has full of jokes. So so angas, because a lot of things shit is going down.
Yeah.
And maka maka criminal. Umlani. Abako jena zwino.
Ani?
Umlani. I was in town and then I hear Kurubara Umlani, they come into your house. I never said, so Umlan. But they can come in. But these people, I don't know, but most of them, even like they're outsiders. I cannot state from where, you understand? Because but most of them, it's outsiders. And I believe they're South Africans still, they commit crimes, but no, it's outsiders. So, but they can come and knock into us. So go to electronics, whereby money we transfer. So what they can able to come into your house, they break it up, no, I transfer money.
Why comment le? Loko swi ri mi tirhisa Capitec, kuna 7 days notice, kuna 32 days notice. Loko u vona nga ku mali leyi a wu lava ku ta yi hence u na 30,000. Please endla account inside the account ya main. U chela ka 32 kumbexana ka 7 days. Mali leyi loko u lava ku ta yi transfer kumbexana u ta yi tirhisa. Without you going to the branch, there is no way ya ku ri munhu a nga yi transfer mali leyi. So mali I keep in safe ka 32 notice na ka 7 days notice. Loko swi ri tirhisa Capitec.
Yeah. So but I believe that bank they do those things. So
Because va chavela social crimes ku loko va khomini sweswi va ta lava transfer mali.
Yeah.
Before transfer ku ma ku ri okay munhu na 30,000 mara va ta khoma hostage ku fika 7 days va ta swi vona ku na nkingha va nga kota ku investigate va nga kuma mali nga ze yi huma.
yeah. So problem hiyo yale yako vale ku tshoveleni Umlani whereby ba sungula ku nghena le makaya, because there was this other story that actually was trending bare xilaveko or laveko. I think it's in Guyana somewhere, whereby they say a gang of people, a guy just went into the house, azama a rape the sister, and then the brother azama kula kutalwela the sister, then they ended up killing the guy. So yeah, I think like a malamulelo, but I saw the story. So currently those kind of things seems like ngako so melele. And this crimes logo kwa cheka. Crime rise ngofu I winter seasons. Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, so it seems like ngako sebangena banu atendlweni say ayitiboneleni baphalabura, because we don't know kore xitalo kushingena ndawo yo karhi, it ends up going to tindawo to karhi. And then as a community, let's just try to help one another, and then he release because I think they got homes. Was to say, bana meeting na lava kuri ku va huma koho. So look, so one ni nga tirhi no huma na swi trekwana mali ya ku a wu yi tivi. So it's something next else le fanekele hi langutisa as well. Yes, and then kuna strike.
Strike shayisi.
Abareni anamahale. Yeah, leskuru is currently taking place. Abareni abo home 2 tower la setla ba score. Yeah, because ba struggle makata water and electricity, which is a crisis. Yeah, it's a crisis makaya ya mate. So I don't know kurit makata mate ingaskota ko strike la njani, because mate na gezi so I don't know if there is no water. Obviously there's going to be a problem geese. So but they are on strike as well. And then Bakhona 49 Afrikaners that actually has left South Africa. They went to America to find refuge.
Ani?
Yes. Yeah, bako balungula bakuru bazamaile kam South Africa. Chavela America. I think they had communication President Donald Trump. Yes, to say kure South Africa bar abuser, banyongo rebolaya. So they went. And then Vafika by Tsama in America. And then when they got in America, they were Webakomerua Akreki. You understand? Yeah, where they stayed. I don't know for how many days, but suddenly the church has released those people to say, okay, they're no longer gonna accommodate them. Due to what? I don't know. So, but Africans Bahambile, Babalegela USA. So, but the comments are already they could shit is going down. Yeah, Ghana. So we're just gonna keep on following the story. But it seems like this thing, racism, I can say. It seems like it keeps going up. Yeah, so it's something actually we are not aware of, but it's something actually it's ongoing recently. Yes. Sports. 10 years drought. It's finished. Kaizer Chiefs finally won the Nedbank Cup. As a Kaizer Chiefs fan, how do you feel?
My guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk a lot.
Yes.
I probably not the camera in. Because you're gonna cry.
I'm ready.
We don't have time.
Yeah. And then Mamelodi Sundowns has won the league. And then
Under 20.
Yeah, and South Africa under 20. And then with Sundowns, people are saying, Sundowns won the league and seems like nothing has happened. Yeah, what?
Shame.
Yeah, so I think it's just a small team, but
Shame.
yeah, Sundowns is just a small team. So I could win with the Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah. So examinations are just around the corner. Wednesday. Yes. Examination zekala. You understand? So but akuvalwe amasoundu but mina angijabula ukuthi bavale amasoundu. Yeah, bare sound ufanekele akafanekele ukuchayiwa and then na the home ceremonies kufanekele kuri they restricteriwa this time around because bana matsala the examination. What's your intake about it?
It's a not examination, kurna the sound and everything. One wa tikhoma whether kuna sound bana boenda swakti bana tlukabo. So ma matric kahle from grade 1 up to matric batswari making sure gore bana ba hlaya banga ku ba ti study bangwanyana banga ti study mo bona ba buya ba re pregnant.
Yeah, plus us ka titimela
selo ku wana lo ngithemba uthi bakuri yeah awu by surprise and bangwanyana betela ba dlaya bana ku bana ba ti dlaya just because ba be pregnant. So ba tiviseni ku loko ba pregnant tamba shebela n'wana we ku tshika sona ta hlakala and all that. So bana ikombela nimhlaya hlanti book some groove swi hidi loko mina kubona ka swi hidi na namhlana lo hina ya groove xikoleni yini ndlela le.
Yeah, and all the best to all of them that actually are going to be writing the examination.
And the exam le important ngopfu swi lama ipasa guys because banga kota ku register more especially mamitri banga kota ku register yo ti report ta leti banga ta kuma terminally. Making sure ku you excel guys.
Yeah, so maga sound uri batima kumbe banga team
no I like that gene
banga team sound. So I think if they can able to switch off magatako sounding out, let them also fix the issues of electricity because how will learners now be able to study in the dark. So if baba kuluma ngendaba zama sound and then they don't fix the issues of electricity, then I think it's a waste of time. Yes. So I want to baba holo barina wa mashishimale or wherever where these things are being implemented. Let's also take the precautions over the load reduction, because it's also going to contribute a lot. Because the gazette from by 7 up until 9 o'clock, and then 9 o'clock, and then this will also need to rest for the following day. So I want to how can we overcome it? But nevertheless, certain things are just because we wish for them. I believe he wishes to but at the end of the day, things that not actually come our way. So let's just not make any excuses over everything. The little time that actually you have, just use it. And then what was Teresa inside the examination, there won't be any magic. Laba guti bayatandaza, let them pray meanwhile they're studying. Laba kuruku batsembeleka sosoka, which I will not mention, let them do those things and also study, because you cannot just say in the name of Jesus I'm going to write, then you expect manna from heaven to fall down. You're gonna fail. So this is Palabra Podcast City Santanda. We love you till we meet again. Ngibuyile umfazi unkhululile. So I'm here by fire, by force. City Santanda. Remember, this is an award-winning podcast, Palabra Podcast. I'm your host Katara and familiar one na black guy.
Sitriwa makatara boys.
Ndizone Kezo. Bye.
Dango.
Hello everyone, you are now tuning in another great episode of Palabra Podcast. Ndawo yokujonza, ukwetha tuhleleju, and we promote talent right here at Zodiac Television. Baya dangi.
Yo fu from Ruba Castle, Dilla Jaga Morigan Lugella, Yo fu from Ruba Castle, Dilla Jaga Morigan Lugella.